Full updates of Nnamdi Kanu's petition to Trump and why he's sending the US Army to Nigeria. You'll be shocked. Yes, the full updates of Nnamdi Kanu's petition to Donald Trump, the US president, has finally surfaced. Yes, according to the information, the truth, according to the petition, was that the IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu addressed this very later to the U.S. President Donald Trump. Yes, showing that the Nigerian president and those who are sponsoring the terrorists actually know their hideout and refused to do anything about it. Now, showing on your screen is the petition boldly written by Mazen Amkano. As you can see, breaking ahead of tomorrow's crucial court hearing. Mazen Namdekanu writes President Donald Trump. You see that? That's to tell you that Donald Trump really followed the hearing of yesterday and also observed all that actually happened in the court. Now, this is the remaining part of that very petition. You can see that. You can see the address. You can see the address. Yes, His Excellency Donald J. Trump, yet 47th President of the United States of America. As you can see now, yes, that's to let you know it's coming from Nnamdi Kanu. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu detained at State Security Services (SSS). You can say we are showing you this on the screen for you to know that actually the petition came through Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Trump for those who are still doubting till now. Now, that very petition, according to information, was written by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before that yesterday hearing, believe me. And Nnamdi Kanu did that to make Donald Trump to be an observer and a follower of that very hearing. Yes, Trump followed. He followed the trial. He followed the defense, and he came up with something very different. If you actually pay attention to yesterday video, yes, and that yesterday video said that Trump intervened intervened after watching the video of yesterday's trial. Yes, now you can see on your screen that approximately 1.2 million has been mentioning Nnamdi Kanu to be innocent. Oh my God. Trump took note of this. If 1.2 million people can be mentioning and calling for Nnamdi Kanu's release, tell me, doesn't that prove that uh, the IPOP leader is innocent? Doesn't that prove that? That is another one. Now, confirmation of this very letter and received by the US Embassy in Nigeria. Yes, said that based on the recent report, yes, the US Embassy in Abuja, Nigeria, has received the letter from the barrister Aloy Ejimako, special counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOP. The letter was transmitted on behalf of Kanu, who remain in custody with Nigerian State Security Services (SSS). Here is the breakdown of the key details. Yes, background on the letter. Yes, sender and purpose. The embassy may forward the letter to the U.S. State Department for review. Yes, over unlawful over unlawful detention of Nnamdi Kanu. It could influence U.S. policy, including sections or support for self-determination. Discussion in Nigeria. Hey, my people, I want to believe that you are following us. Yes, Nnamdi Kanu, in fact, this guy is very fast and very, very intelligent. Look at the short time he spent drafting such a voluminous letter and forwarding it to the US government. Now, showing on your screen is another very one. This is the official Twitter page of the United States of America. Yes, this was actually verified as well. We know that if Donald Trump intervened on this matter, Nigeria will get into a big mess. Now, leading U.S. foreign policy and American diplomacy since 1789. This is the official Twitter page. You can see, yes, you can see the followers. You can see the followers. Yes, That is another very good one. That good one for you to have more evidence of this very matter. I told you that Nnamdi Kanu is not just an ordinary person. Yes, Joe Igbo said so. Now, all this information Nnamdi Kanu sent to Donald Trump through his lawyer, Aloy H. McCall, was fully delivered and properly um, went and properly, shown to the president. Yes, President Donald J. Trump has also proved that yes, that he received the letter, and that's what you're seeing on your screen to prove as a proof that yes, truly Trump received the letter coming from Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer before the hearing. So, my dear listener, that's to tell you that yesterday's hearing was actually observed by the US president. No wonder it was shown on the screen yesterday when Donald Trump was also following the hearing. If you have not seen that, please go and check that my yesterday video to see that. That's why I said you really need to be following us to get more updates about this very news. Meanwhile, try to subscribe and like to get more solid and more interesting updates about our videos. Now, it was also revealed that the US Department of State of Donald Trump has also taken a swift move to see that the freedom of the IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu is made possible. Looking on your screen again is on the official page, Twitter page of Donald Trump. Yes, in this very official page, it was made very clear that the freedom fighters are really are real fighters defending the country. Now, the freedom fighter, according to the page, said it can be a husband, father, grandfather, and all of that. Okay, and apart from Nnamdi Kanu being a freedom fighter, showing on your screen was also one of the very strong freedom fighter. Yes, and according to the information, is they claim that that very freedom fighter was not was an international personality who ended up as freedom fighter. Same goes to the father, mother, and grandchildren. They all ended up a freedom fighter. Same is happening to Nnamdi Kanu, just like his parents who just passed out not quite long. So Donald Trump is taking it up tough against Nigerian government and also have sent a message across to Nigerian government of his coming. It may be on that same judgment day. Are you shocked? Okay. Now, over the night, another very shocking incident happened, and that was the letter Donald Trump sent down to the Nigerian government. Yes, he said based on the available report of November 8, 2025, yes, the US Embassy in Abuja has received and forwarded the letter from Barrister Lloyd Ejimako on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu. Wow. Yes, to President Trump. The letter dated November 6th, 2025 was explicitly addressed to Trump and transmitted through the embassy as the diplomatic channel, while embassies do not always issue public confirmation of internal forwarding for security and protocol reasons. Multiple sources confirm the delivery. Hmm. Nnamdi Kanu actually wrote this letter on the 6th. You see that he walked ahead of the Nigeria of the Nigerian government, and also he walked ahead of the court defense. He wrote it on the 6th, why the defense supposed to be on the 7th. I get it now. So that means as he wrote it on the 6th, the letter reached America on that same 6th and handed over to Trump. So Trump was actually notified of that very hearing. No wonder he took part and made sure he made himself available for the hearing. Now, Ejimako's statement has really enticed a lot of people on the same matter. Yes, So no wonder on the 7th, which happened to be the hearing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's defense, Trump made himself fully available, followed up with the case, and at the end of the information reaching us through his media aid proved that Trump wasn't happy with the outcome of the case. So, with immediate effect, a letter was sent having a copy of what Nnamdi Kanu sent to him, to the Nigerian government. No wonder Bola Ahmed Tinubu, having gotten that information, took the available flight to the US to meet Trump, but was denied the flight. My dear listeners, in fact, if I tell you that I'm not impressed with what has just been revealed, I am a typical liar. I'm very happy to see this very information. As you can see, we have many um, facts to prove that the IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu is actually innocent. Let's see what happened on the 20th of November. All right, please help to share this video. Let everyone have a copy and duplicate of it, and make sure you subscribe. Thank you.